Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the vlog.
Hola, guys, it has been way too long since we have literally filmed anything, talked to you all, seen you all. It feels good to be back in front of the camera. Sir, you see I am vlogging right now. Sir.
One second.
Guys, it's been forever. It's been forever.
It's been so long that my wrist needs to readapt or readjust to the weight of this gimbal.
It is shaking.
Because it is shaking, so thank God there's some stabilization underneath this camera.
But yeah, guys, we thought today we would just like come out to the city and tell you what's going on with us, what we've been up to, what we're going to get up to, and go from there.
So we figured we bring you to the most monumental thing here in Chicago.
The most monumental thing?
Well, when you think of Chicago, you think of this. Many people know it as the Beam, but the real name of this piece of artwork is the Cloud Gate. It was established in 2005, so it's been over 18 years. 18 years, let's just say 18 years. So for 18 years, tourists from all around the world will come here, take their photos in the reflection of the beam.
If I have to come to this beam one more damn time, I'm going to scream. Jose has literally brought me here. We've been back over a month now. And I've been to this damn beam 700 times. I've been here every hour, on the hour, for 24 hours at this point. I'm so over it. But it is one of those places that you have to come, you have to see, because it's such a staple of Chicago. And it is beautiful. But I can't do it anymore. I am beamed out.
Can you imagine having all these twins? Crazy there, crazy there, crazy there.
Are you talking about me?
Crazy there.
Guys, if I sound weird, it's because I'm coming off a cold. Not COVID, but a cold. Just came out of nowhere. This weather change. These weather changes in Chicago. It goes from 80 degrees to 40 degrees and storming and raining in a heartbeat. But we miss it. Remember when we took Mom here?
Yeah, I remember that.
We took so many photos. We have to put some on here.
So, it is said that whenever you do visit the beam, you can't leave without licking it. So, we're gonna go ahead and lick it for you guys. Ready?
That has never been said. That is disgusting.
No.
That is the nasty. I don't know what type of nasty ass germs are in this thing.
I don't know if you guys could see, but like, look at all those fingerprints. But look at those two handsome studs.
And I got my Hoka shoes on, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
can see the thing. What, these?
Leg model. It was time to trade out the Converse.
Yeah, I upgraded because if we're running in the city and, you know, just living, we need cushion in the Hoka. But somebody did not. Somebody did not get the memo. Somebody did not get the memo. The person that needed to change his shoes. Give me the camera. Let's show what I'm talking about. That person did not get the memo and instead got new.
Wow. My feet have never felt any more safer and planted to the ground.
Well, then how come your tongues are moving? Because you don't even have them tied correctly. Busted. Hi. Honey, I'm gonna save the day with this one. I am not taking a photo with some gunky mirror. Honey, I came prepared. There we go.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Could
Ready?
be much worse. All right, let's do it. Okay, we were gonna take a photo, but that did not work. So let's get the iPhone out. You guys, there's nothing more beautiful than Chicago in the morning. Nothing more stunning. I feel like Chicago's one of those places that if you live here, if you've been here plenty of times, you're like, you just talk about and rave about, and people are like, really? No, guys, Chicago is literally in my top 3 favorite cities in all of the world.
This is a Chicago hack for you. If you're wanting to visit the Bean without the hundreds and hundreds of people taking a photo in front of it, you'll want to come early in the morning. Early. Not just to have it to yourself, but to get the sunlight glow on the building and the Bean. It's just beautiful.
That glow that you see right now where we just literally white it out,
Yeah,
that's the glow we're talking about.
that's the glow. What is the art telling you?
So art is, at the core of art, of all art, it's interpretive. You make of it what you want, what you will. It is not high class, it is not low class, it is for everyone. And for me personally, this piece, it evokes, I'm getting nothing right now, actually. Always being in Chicago in the summer, I was always obsessed with coming down here and these big blocks, people's faces in it. What you don't see is because during the summer, this whole thing fills up with water, and where the people's mouths are at, it lines up perfectly, and water comes out. It's right there. The water comes out. It's so cool. So like all of this will be filled up with water, but of course, the water falls through the cracks there. But it's so fun.
Who do we have to speak to get our faces on those water towers?
Oh my gosh, let's figure it out and get it done.
Oh my God, if you guys happen to know who is in charge of these art pieces, please let us know, because we already have the faces of Chicago.
And I want it to happen. I need it to happen. I need to see my face up here.
Some of my best memories as a child happened right here in this water feature, because during the summertime, my family would bring all of us to Millennium Park, and we would spend hours just running around, splashing through the water, going underneath the water spout so we could just get all that pressured water hitting our faces. It honestly was a monumental point of my life living here in Chicago. So to just be here again and reminisce on those memories actually makes me really happy. And count us in to come back during the summertime and show you what we're talking about, and we might get in the water as well.
Okay, so the spot we're about to show you is also included in Millennium Park. It's a amphitheater, but what you guys don't know is this is actually mine and Jose's first date with another couple.
Our first double date.
Our very first double date. And actually, I believe it was our first date outside of a restaurant.
Yes.
And they were playing a movie, and I cannot remember what movie it was, but I remember being so nervous about it. I don't know why. But yeah, this is where we had our first date.
This park is amazing. They'll host a lot of free concerts and movie nights right over here. So you could literally just like lay your blanket out, bring out your charcuterie board, and have some drinks with your family and friends.
If you can't tell already, Millennium Park is huge. There's so much to see and do and sit. And it's like the best place to come enjoy Chicago.
now we're walking across this metallic bridge, this Kirby metallic bridge, to the other side of Millennium Park to show you what there is to see and do there. And it's probably our favorite part of the park, and we'll show you why. Oh my gosh, guys, we're walking down the bridge, and right from the corner of my eye, I'm not sure if you can see this, is like this mini golf course. And it's Chicago inspired, so there's like some Chicago monuments. As competitive as I am, I feel like I can beat Tiger Woods.
Okay, well, first off, you couldn't even beat me, and I know nothing about golf, but I will get competitive. We are not exaggerating when we say Chicago is probably the most beautiful city. It's so clean, it's so beautiful. I've never been anywhere that compares to it. Not in the United States, not anywhere. Like, Chicago has its own unique perfection to it. Would you agree?
I agree. It has
Like,
its charms.
There is just something. Ooh, I love the city. I love the city, and I could care less about a big city. Chicago is my city, for sure.
We crossed over the bridge and made our way over to Maggie Daley Park, and it was named after the mayor Daley. So at the park we'll see a lot of play sets for all different ages, including us. So here they have the rock climbing wall. Look at that! You could literally rock climb and get a view of the Sears Tower right over there. Come summertime, Will and I will come back to Maggie Daley Park and test out the rock climbing wall, along with attempting to roller skate, because I cannot roller skate or rollerblade for the life of me. So that will be a show in itself.
The only reason why we're over here is because Jose has been complaining about having to take a poop. His second poop of the day. He took one before he left. He always does 2 a day, bright and early in the morning. So we finally found him a toilet to go to poop. So if you are here in Millennium Park, the skating ribbon area, on the other side of the rock climbing walls, there is a building here that has a bathroom.
Here's the building. Let's just say I feel 10 pounds lighter.
Ooh.
That latte definitely got the best of me.
Nah, doesn't matter if he has a latte. First thing in the morning, 2 poops. You only got 1 done before we left.
But this was the one time I did wish we had a Southeast Asian bum gun, because they took a lot of toilet paper. And on that note, let's go find the sea and talk about what we've been up to. Here's the irony. We're about to have a very serious conversation. Well, not a serious one, but we're just gonna catch you guys up. And we're having it underneath a play set at the park. So bear with us.
Yeah, if you're not familiar, first off, we've literally been traveling for the last 2+ years, like nonstop. We have not been back to the United States once. We have been in Southeast Asia, India, Nepal, traveling nonstop.
So if you're new to the channel, welcome.
Oh yeah, I'm Will.
And I'm Jose.
Will and Jose Travels. We needed to come back home. We needed to come back to the States. Like we were in a position where it's you either suffer thousands and thousands of miles away, or you come back home, reset, and kind of gather finances. You just gather yourself basically. And it was so scary because we thought we were going to lose who we are and what we love doing, and that's traveling and vlogging. But guys, it has been the blessing we didn't know we wanted and needed.
We feel much more grounded than what we did the past year.
Past 2 years.
Yeah, we finally have a permanent in the sense that while we're here, roof over our heads. We have a set routine that gets us motivated to get out of bed and work on our mind, bodies, and souls, which is what we've been lacking while traveling. And we have the support system of our families here in the States that we can talk to whenever we want, because we're in the same time zone.
Yeah, it's just that normality of just existing and not having to film and worry about what you're filming and traveling and itineraries and all the back end stuff that nobody sees. There's so much that goes into doing travel vlogging. It's ridiculous. And it's been nice to just kind of shut that off, for about a month now, a little over a month, and just exist. It's been so long since we've vlogged. It's been so long since we've talked to you and just had that interaction. So we figured, you know what? Why not go out today and just start vlogging and catch everybody up on what's going on with our lives right now? We don't plan on being here forever. Like, this is just a temporary place, but while we're here, there's so much to see, to do, to eat that we want to show you guys. So we're going to do our best to do that. But guys, traveling and vlogging, that's in our blood. Like, that's our new normal. When COVID happened, we moved to Thailand and everything. Like, vlogging, doing this is our normal, and we miss it. We miss it. I miss being in front of the camera. I miss talking. I miss traveling. So here we are.
All right, guys. There's kids coming up, so we gotta go. Well, we'll continue the conversation outside.
Yeah, we'll say more whenever the dads are here. This is a bridge that we brought my mom on. In her wheelchair, pushing her across as fast as we could. We were laughing so hard. My mom was having the best time. She's a little embarrassed. We were like, I don't care.
You see that slide over there with the cone on it? They had to close that slide down because it was shooting kids out like rockets, which was causing them to get injured.
It did to us. It shot us out like rockets. So I can only imagine kids that are much more lightweight than we are. I mean, like, it shot us out. It was terrifying. All right, time to make some decisions. Whee! Ow! Okay, go. Whee! Okay, there goes my sandwich. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was scary. Ready? You got this, P. Good job, Pete.
Let's go, Skipper.
Okay, well, that's animal cruelty, and I will definitely be reporting you to PETA. Why do kids doing everything? Why are they on here? This is for adults.
Don't they have school?
School.
All we want to do is get on the boat and climb the lighthouse.
Let's get on the boat.
Let's go.
So, remember not too long ago I said, my last week to the bean. Well, looks like we found our way back here again. But this time, we're gonna eat, which is fine. And by eat, I mean packed our breakfast.
What did you pack us, babe?
Hard salami sandwich with some Havarti. Ooh!
Oh, it's melted.
It's wet. And then carrots. These carrots are always good. Oh my gosh, I love a room temperature carrot.
Said no one ever. So William, if we were to make our own bingo card for the bean, what would be some of those little slots that need to be filled in?
Well, there's going to be no free space. It's going to be the bean because it's basically the same thing. If you're here, you have to. What else? The fountain. You have to do the fountain.
Another one would be if you see a social influencer in the wild, put a bean on there. If you see a tour group taking a photo with the bean, that's another one.
Oh, pigeons attacking you. That's definitely another one. It's gonna happen.
Someone doing a TikTok in front of the bean. That's another one.
Oh, taking a selfie inside the bean, looking up so you can get all your different spatial. That's one.
Licking the bean. That's another one.
No, it's not. Stop trying to make that happen. Don't be weird. Don't be that person. No.
Oh. Pinching the bean from afar, making it seem like it's an illusion. That's another one. Wait, look at this, guys. Well, I guess I can't do it with this camera, but you get the point. I mean, what do you expect? It's gonna happen. We eventually end up doing the same things, but that's the fun part about people watching because you get to see literally everything what you would expect to see be done.
I mean, it's a rite of passage at this point. You can't come to the bean and not take a selfie. You can't come to the bean, not film yourself. You can't go to the bean, watch it reflect. Like it just naturally happens. So we're joking about it, but it's things that we've done. We did today. We've done years before. It just is. Also, This carrot's really good. I will say, guys, the one thing that people warned us about and harped on us nonstop, well, not hard, but like just kept telling us, be prepared, was for reverse culture shock. Because we've been living overseas for over 2 years nonstop. And coming back to America, like things might seem shocking, you know, that reverse culture shock. Guys, I don't know if we just adapt really, really, really well or what, but we haven't had it. There's not been one moment. We expected the prices. We knew the prices were going to be astronomical. We knew the way of living was going to be. We didn't step away from something so different than we were used to before we left 3 years ago to go travel full time. So it just felt like you're normally walking back into something you used to do before. No culture shock whatsoever. And I know everybody always talked about it. I'm like, no, we had none of that. And I don't know if we just, again, adapt really well, or it's because we grew up in an incredibly diverse city with lots of nationalities, lots of just diversity everywhere you go. We haven't had it. We have not had a reverse culture shock. And I'm not mad about it. It's just like people told us to be prepared and we haven't. Not in the way we talk to people, nothing, like nothing.
Look at him, he's ready.
All right, guys, all right. It feels good to be back in front of the camera. I will, but what'd you say?
It feels great. It felt like we need to share with you all the beautiful city that we're living in.
Here's the thing, guys. We've needed this month and a half to like decompress, get back to the U.S., guys. We haven't been here in over 2 years, so like we just needed some normality. Take it all in, eat all of our favorite foods that we used to eat, see all the people, which we really haven't seen anybody, but it's just been nice to like relax and not have to worry about filming, vlogging, editing, everything.
And now that we're back at it, figured let's go ahead and show you guys everything that there is to see here in the city. Millenium Park is just one of those things. It's massive, a lot to do here, and a lot to take in.
And again, we're all going to navigate this together. It's different for us because again, for us, this is our normal. Chicago's our home. So we're used to vlogging in other countries. That's what we've been doing for over 2 years. So for us, it feels weird. But I guess to you guys on the other end, if you're not from here, this is brand new. It's the same thing. So we're going to continue vlogging and just show you everything.
Thank you for pushing us out of our comfort zone. And
yet again.
And here's to many more experiences here in the States with you all. So be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and if you're new, welcome to the family.
All right, guys. We love you. We gotta go.
Love ya.
Bye.
What's happening?
Talking to the seagulls.
What are they saying this morning?
Stacey's being a bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? We have great weather
She
going
said
on.
my Hokas are a year old. These are last season shoes. And she got mad at me. Said I didn't bring her any bread. That's fine. I'm gonna clip one of her wings. No, Peter's gonna get after me. Never mind. Take it back.